Hello everybody. So I really should have done a live on this to give you my early thoughts. The slides are not released yet as I record this. I just have the news statement right here. I'm stunned. I'm loving it. And I think this Q1 has everything that the bulls are looking for. Who knows how Wall Street is going to react, but the bulls are looking for this Q1. This Q1 gives us what we like, and that is outlook, that is guidance. Guidance removes risk. When we have guidance, we have less risk, and HIMSS took a risk. Very few companies do that. They gave us 5-year out target. They gave us 2030 target, and you may remember 3 years ago now, when they gave us the 2026 price targets, they doubled that, right? They doubled their 2026 price target. And so are they going to double their 2030 price target? I don't know. I think they really don't need to, because they're giving us an adjusted EBITDA target of $1.3 billion for 2030 and at least $6.5 billion. I think this is heavily sandbagged, but I give him a giant kudos for actually writing that down. We are now going to be able to model around this. And when I look at the number, the revenue growth is accelerating. I'll get to that in a second, but the acceleration from the post-GLP-1 growth trajectory to me is confirmed. We are not going back to the pre-GLP-1 days. We are going forward with a new growth rate for this company. This is the third quarter where they post exceptional growth. Remember last quarter, Q4 of 2024, quarter-over-quarter growth was 95% revenue growth. This quarter, they posted up 111% year over year in Q1 in this quarter at $586 million. I tried drawing about where that would be. That would be right about here, right? That would be about 586 million. They were at 481 million. This higher growth trajectory is confirmed. I am so pleased with that. The net income, as you know, I don't care about that on this channel. Maybe Wall Street does. Maybe that's why Wall Street is giving the stock a minus 4% in after hours. I'm joking. Everybody's waiting for a call. It was up 4% during the day. Adjusted EBITDA at $91 million. That is outstanding, although this company is still not optimized for cash flow, right? This is not the cash flow time for this company. This is the high growth time for this company. The subscriber growth, revenue growth is 38%, so we're a little shy of 40%, but this is still absolutely excellent, and so that means that their subscribers are spending more on average on the platform. When you have a delta like this between 111% and 38%, that means that the subscribers are spending more on the platform. And how do we know this? Of course, well, GLP-1 is a big growth factor for this business, and GLP-1s are more expensive than your standard ED pill or anxiety med, which is like $50. GLP-1s, well, they're in the $200 range, and they're gonna get even more expensive, of course, now that we have the commercial partnership with Novo Nordisk. The guidance, the adjusted EBITDA guidance was raised, and I love that very much. I don't love it as much as if they would have raised also the revenue guidance. They affirmed it. It's great. They didn't lower it. They affirmed it. I would have looked forward to see them raise it, but I understand this Wall Street game. When a company is not getting any credit from Wall Street, why would they stick their neck out? Why would they take a risk to update their guidance when a company is being dismissed so heavily by Wall Street? In other words, I am very pleased with this Q1. No matter the short price action, I don't think my $30 strike calls puts. I don't think my $30 cash sticker puts are gonna be a sign, unfortunately. But this is a Q1 for the bulls. This one is for the bulls. I look forward to the call. I am gonna get ready for the call, and I will talk to you in about 2 to 3 hours to give you my insights on the call. This was not investment advice, not financial advice, just entertainment. When you are entertained, please like, please subscribe, follow me on Patreon, follow me next. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.